This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat that far. We keeping a foot on the wood, the knees. We keeping a foot on the wood, the knees. And like the Tibetan Marashuf that I am, man. Like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Let me talk about it, man. Let me explain 3 reasons why the Brooklyn Nets are going to dethrone the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals. The first reason is Russell Westbrick of Russville. Russell Westbrick of Russville didn't get the message, or he didn't pay attention, that he had to bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while he was at it. Basically bending of the proverbial fucking knees, and kiss the ring while you at it to KD 3-5, Mr. Do Me and I Chill. If he would have done this, Russell Westbrick of Russville would have been sitting on NBA championships. Let me say it again. If he would have done this, Russell Westbrick of Russville would have been sitting on NBA championships. There wouldn't be no question that Russell Westbrick of Russville was an NBA champion, but he didn't do this. So emphatically, he had to pay basically the Robin's fate, the deranged Robin's fate, the Red Hood variation. When Robin doesn't listen to Batman, Robin has to deal with the deranged Red Hood variation aspect of it. That means that he gets a Joker that comes in and beats the shit out of him with a crowbar. You want to know what the Joker was? The Joker was himself, of him not bending the proverbial fucking knee and kissing the ring while he was at it to Kevin Durant. Look at Kevin Durant right now, NBA Finals champion and NBA Finals MVP, because Stephen Curry was willing to do what Russell Westbrick of Russville wouldn't do, which was bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while he was at it to Kevin Durant. That is the number one reason. Russell Westbrick of Russville is the number one reason why the Los Angeles Lakers are not going to win, because he never maturated his game. He never took his game to the next level. His game is pretty much the same fate of being a Russell Westbrick of Russville. You want to know what that is? That's basically being a guy who does not look at the bigger picture of the scenario. He does not look at the bigger picture of the situation. He looks at basically, all I'm going to do is give you hoopla of supposed triple doubles, hoopla of supposed this is the way that I think I should play basketball. And in doing that, what happens? He founds a false fucking fate. He founds a false fucking identity. He founds a false fucking trait of him being Russell Westbrick of Russville. See, Russell Westbrick of Russville didn't learn the cardinal rule in basketball. That when you're dealing with the ultimate gamut, the 50-40-90 walking gazelle, the true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics, the Godzilla edition in Kevin Durant, you have to bend the proverbial fucking knee. You have to kiss the ring while you at it. And if you don't do that, you're not going to win an NBA title. You think Russell Westbrick, who couldn't do that with KD 3-5, Mr. Do Me and I Chill, the 50-40-90 walking gazelle, is now going to do it with Lefraud James? Lefraud James is not even La Clutch. Let me say it again. Lefraud James is not even La Clutch. And you think Russell Westbrick of Russville is going to respect him? It's a la things that make you say la It's a la things that make you say la But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth teller fashion. Reason number 2 why the Los Angeles Lakers are not going to win is Lefraud James. Lefraud James never took his game to the next level. Lefraud James never took the opportunity of taking what he learned with the Miami Heat and carrying it over from team after team. If you look at LeBron James, that was the only time he could be worthy of being called LeBron James. All of the rest of his career was Lefraud James. And even then, he was a Lefraud James because he needed Dwayne Wade psychology. He needed Chris Bosh, basically the ultimate X-Factor player the NBA's ever seen. This is the greatest X-Factor player the NBA's ever had in NBA history. That's why I laugh and I scoff at Lefraud James fans that don't understand basketball, that don't understand what he had with the Miami Heat, dog. Chris Bosh, if you plug him into any scenario, Chris Bosh, his plus minus is ridiculous. The differentials on that is off the fucking charts. Dwayne Wade shut down Russell Westbrick of Russville that first year in 2012. And in the 2013 NBA title, if it wasn't for Ray Allen's shot, We talking about Lefraud James basically being a fraud job that he is as a basketball player. Once again, getting done the fuck up. So Lefraud James is not going to deliver because he's not clutch. You can't count on him. You can't count on his basketball game. He's the number 2 reason why the Los Angeles Fakers are not going to get where they need to get to, because you cannot trust Lefraud James. You can't trust anything that's associated with Lefraud James. Everything with him is fraudulent. Everything with him is fluky. Everything with him is on the spot. Everything with him is least path of fucking resistance. Everything with him is infinite sukuyumi. Everything with him is virtual reality. Everything with him is movie, ready, player, one. He's not fucking real. So you cannot trust his game. So he's going to nut it fuck up when it's all said and done. You can't trust him. He's proven it. His NBA Finals performer of 40% denotes it. This guy's a 40%er. Everything about him tells you he's 40%. So how can you trust 40% when it's all said and done in the NBA Finals? Now the third emphatic reason why the Los Angeles Lakers are not going to win is going to be rested upon Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is an isolation basketball player. This is a guy who is a ball stopper. This is a guy who just, his luck has run the fuck out. The Los Angeles Lakers, they got so many bad, what we would say, luck players. Let me say it again. They have so many bad luck players. Players whose luck are not great. Carmelo Anthony falls right into the mix of it, because Carmelo Anthony, when it's all said and done, he is not a jack of all trades. He doesn't have defense worth shit. He's a pedestrian on the defensive end. Carmelo Anthony loves to be in his sweet spots. When he was able to put the ball in the basket, being in the sweet spots meant something. But he's not able to do that anymore. He's over the fucking hill. The fact that Carmelo, Melo Snake, Banana Boat Crew, basically slurping the freaking balls, gargling the freaking nut juice. This guy right here was looking to be a Fakers because he wanted to win an NBA Finals. He was so desperate. And in his desperation, he's going to learn that he made a fatal mistake. This is the third reason why the Los Angeles Fakers are not going to win. They don't have the right prerequisites. A team has to be symmetrical from a basketball standpoint. And Carmelo Anthony doesn't help. We've already seen Carmelo Anthony with Westbrick of Russville. And what happened in that scenario? They failed on epic levels, epic proportions, and epic magnitudes. The Los Angeles Fakers are a joke. They are the biggest shit show waiting to happen. They are built to be a disaster. This is what they are at their truest and their most properest levels. A team that will fold under pressure. Carmelo Anthony proved when the bright lights was on in New York, he couldn't deliver. It's incumbent upon him to be that way. And you expect when guys have bad habits like a Carmelo Anthony, they're going to change overnight. There's an old adage that says you can't train an old dog new tricks. Let me say it again. You can't train an old dog new tricks. You want to know why? Because the old dog is settled in his ways. The old dog has figured out that his ways is his fucking ways, and he's not willing to change his fucking ways. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. And that's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. When it's all said and done, you cannot trust Carmelo Anthony. You cannot trust Westbrick of Russville, and you damn sure can't trust Lefraud James. This is not a Mickey Mouse affair. This is not a fake NBA title affair. This is real season, real NBA title at stakes. And when LeBron James showed you under the rearing of the ugly head of a real NBA season, he got first fucking rounded. That's why he went to stack the cards of the damn deck. You have so many failures on this damn team. They're not going to win shit. Don't get me started with Dwight Howard and his goofball goof troop ways. The only person they have is Anthony Davis, but he's Anthony Fakevis because his ass stay fucking injured. I told you guys he was away from being injured. And a prediction, King strikes again. And a prediction, King strikes again. Wasn't he away from being injured? And what happened? He got fucking injured, and then they got first fucking rounded. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Neeks. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Hicks, this is He Knows Everything. Checking out.